Leaving Big House. On the way to the crib. I'm gonna take a scenic route. Hit your seatbelt. Got a licensed driver in the car. Alright? And it ain't me. Damn, bro, I did want to get something to drink before I let all this motherfucking time go fast. We'll save it. We'll save it. We'll get to it. I just, I ain't no drinker no more.
Right.
But I had me a little taste, goddamn me, before I went to work today.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Just out of the blue. I'm like, let me see how I feel to go off for, a double shot or something. You did.
Right.
Took that boy to the head. Ooh, shit. Make sure that damn phone don't fall. Cook a couple shots to the head right quick. A literal couple. And dropped a little bit of ginger ale in my mouth, to take it, cause liquor is so disgusting to me.
Right. Yes, it is.
And I was feeling nice too, dog. Sit there, I wouldn't mind feeling like that on my way to sleep. Shit. Take a nice little shower, you understand? Shit, man. That wouldn't feel bad at all, dog. I would take a Grand River. I like Grand River, but I take that all the time when I come over to crib. Like a different scenery, something,
Yeah.
variety. And you ain't in no rush to, you ain't gotta rush and do shit, you just ride.
Right.
You did. Tank motherfucking full. You did. And you see we done came way west, nigga.
Yeah.
This bitch ain't left that motherfucking hand yet. So that just let me know the oil change still good. You did. Shit ain't burning like that. And I had the heat on for you for a second.
Oh yeah. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Oh, I got you. I ain't gonna leave you stinking for too long, dog. I got you, dog. My wife be having chills like that. So I be having to deal with that shit,
Oh yeah, you already know that.
Especially when we hit this 50 miles per hour, it's gonna get real cool. Fix these raggedy ass streets like they did ours on the east. Ooh, bumpy ass ride. Where was them bitches at? The motherfucking police at when them goddamn fools was doing all that dumb shit.
Yeah, nowhere to be found.
Nowhere to be found. And you see these motherfuckers side by side. Bitch, get out there and do your goddamn job, man.
Right, do what we pay you to do.
Yeah.
And my tax dollars pay y'all to do.
Out there. Hey, man, you seen that little bitch over there at the club? Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and speed on past me, motherfucker. I'm cruising. Fuck on. I see you at the next red light, motherfucker.
Right. Exactly right.
Yeah. I see you there, bitch. They want to show off their engine and shit.
Right.
And when they got their head on top of somebody's house, motherfucker talking about why me? Why my baby? Because your baby's out here clowning.
Yeah.
Thinking he in a video game or some shit.
Yeah.
You did. That's why.
Thinking he could just hit the reset button or something.
Because he got some new tires, new car. He thinking he invincible out in this bitch.
Right.
Okay. Let's see.
Let's see just how.
Show and tell.
Yeah.
Shit, man.
Yeah.
My son, my oldest son, I could trust him. This nigga came way up there, Eaton County. Brought my wife up there to bail me out, nigga. In a motherfucking rear wheel drive in a snowstorm. I told them
Talking about the one that just called you.
yeah. I'm like, why the fuck would y'all? You know what I'm saying? Nigga, what the fuck I would have did if y'all would have crashed?
Yeah.
Nigga brought their ass up. You know, my son loved to drive. And I got him. Whenever I make a nice little trip or something like that, oh, he most definitely got in. I trust him now. He got me all the way back to my motherfucking Mercury, nigga. Got me all the way back to that bitch. I said, okay. And guess how they come up there and get me, nigga?
What's that?
U-Haul.
Oh, wow.
They rented a U-Haul, nigga. Took that bitch up there, nigga. I'm telling her, nigga, the night before, that bread touched down, you know, wait, you know, give or take a couple days. Nigga, my wife was on her way that day. Like, nigga, I finally called her because, you know, I try to save like one call a week, but I knew it was almost time for me to get the fuck up out of there, so, you know, I called her. Say, boy, we damn near at the jail already. I'm like, it's slushing out there, so make sure y'all just, if it ain't right tomorrow, you know, just wait the next day or whatnot. She's like, nigga, we almost at that motherfucker. I'm like, oh, why the fuck would you risk that? What the fuck could I do if y'all gone? Well, then started storming like this till we was halfway there, so I'm like, okay. I'm just waiting on my motherfucking name to get called up in that bitch. Like, the fuck up out of there.
Right.
Shame on them hoe ass motherfuckers for locking me up anyway. They should have kicked my ass straight out, nigga. They hadn't seen me in 12 years.
Yeah.
12 years. And I ain't coming up in that bitch with no new case. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm coming up in that bitch just, it was just my day. It was just my time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That motherfucker look up, well, you didn't got in trouble. Nah, bitch. Ain't nothing new, bitch. It's just, I told y'all, I turned myself in on the shit. You feel what I'm saying, Bree? I turned myself in, nigga. I was going to college and shit. I got tired of looking over my goddamn shoulder. I waited till that semester was over, and I figured, you know, on the in between, I can go ahead and get this shit taken care of.
Right.
It was like 5 years later after the shit, you know, after I did the shit.
Okay.
They wasn't gonna find me. They wasn't gonna, you know, run into me.
How did they run into you?
I turned myself in.
You didn't think they was gonna lock you up?
I went to because the shit wasn't nothing. It was some bold checks. And you know, me and the mod, you know, me and a couple of my homies you met and shit. You know, we did the dumb shit. It was easy. It was simple. It was made out in our name. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But they was like some company type checks and shit, you know, put down by, you know, one of my homeboys.
Okay.
So Oh, this 8 Mile, by the way, y'all. I took last year the 8 Mile, bent that right, you understand, and we going up 8 Mile Road right now. This West 8 Mile. So I'm like, it ain't shit but about $1,500, you know what I'm saying? Because it's only one place that, you know, that wanted redemption. All the rest of the places we went to, didn't shit come up. All while I was sitting up there doing that year county time, nothing else came up. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So it was only $1,500 there.
Okay.
Man, when these motherfuckers got finished with it, nigga, it turned to $8,000 motherfucking dollars.
Damn.
That's including court costs, lawyer fees, and every time these motherfuckers will violate me. This why I brand on their ass. Every time they violated me, right? They would dare you to represent yourself in court or pay $375 for lawyer fees. So they violated me when one county, I was on probation in 2 counties, but they ringed them together. So when one county violated, the other county violated me. One county violated me because I didn't send enough money. The other county violated me because these motherfuckers was too lazy. They told me what to do. I did it, and they was too lazy to go grab the shit out of Western Union. Or I ain't gonna say too lazy or too dumbfounded. So they violated me for that. They violated me. Well, they told me to come to court for show cause. Knowing I'm in Detroit, they want me to go to Lansing and shit. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
For show cause. I didn't get the memo. Or I didn't get the memo through my probation officer. Violated me. All just to find out, okay, hey, that was our fault. Boom. Gone here at home. But meanwhile, I'm sitting up in this bitch a couple days waiting to get seen. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So every time I violate here, I'm violating there.
Right.
Damn, what the fuck was that? So look at all that money that's been added on to just the supposed $1,500 that I took. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So every time I pay this shit down, here they come with some new shit. You feel me? So nigga, they fuck around. I had a cool ass PO. You know, he wasn't trying to ride me. He knew the whole shit. He knew about me turning myself in, you know, trying to get this shit nipped in the bud. Right. He knew about all that shit, so he wasn't on that, you know, on that RoboCop shit.
Gotcha.
They done switched me, dog. Now these motherfuckers that admitted to me, okay, we fucked up. They switched my PO. And the PO, you know, when I asked him, like, you know, what happened, you know, he's like, man, they kept on violating you to the point it was backing me up on my paperwork. So when they switched, I wasn't going to argue with them. I'm like, okay, you know, I understand that.
Wow.
So I get this bitch, nigga. This bitch talking to me like I'm some type of bitch, nigga. You feel me? I mean, she read me, nigga. And I said, I don't know if you know or not, but if it wasn't for me turning myself in, this wouldn't even be a thing. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
So, you know, pump your brakes, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? I ain't your enemy. You know? Yeah, I got only 2 kids at the time. I'm trying to make this shit, you know, right.
Right.
So her attitude, nigga, is, you know, like, you scum, you know, type of body language and shit. Nigga, I looked at that bitch. I head to toe looked at that bitch, and I said to myself, nigga, this bitch will never see me again. I said, she will never see me again. And guess what? That bitch never seen me again.
Wow.
That bitch never seen me again. Say, oh, you got the wrong one, bitch. You thought it was that, but let me show you something right quick. I knew at that point, Bree, I knew it wasn't no chance of me ever seeing this bitch again, because I knew I wasn't getting in no trouble no more. I wasn't gonna even put myself in position. Oh shit! I almost stopped at that stop sign. I knew I wasn't gonna put myself in position to motherfucker get caught up in nothing. I knew my life I knew where I was going. You know what I'm saying? I knew where I was headed.
Right.
So, you get a nigga to make a move like that and, he still do dirt. No, I knew dirt was over with for me. Before that even happened. Before I even turned myself in, bro. You gotta remember, ain't no nigga who ain't on no bullshit gonna turn himself. Ain't no normal nigga gonna do no shit like that, dog.
Yeah, that's
Ain't no normal nigga gonna do what I did. So before I turned myself in, I already knew that life was gone. You feel me? That was the reason I turned myself in.
Right.
I ain't about to be running from no shit, man. I did all that time in prison, nigga, just to get out, do some dumb shit, and be running for the rest of my life? Oh, hell no. Turn myself in. I did the right thing, Bree. And these bitches still wanted to fuck with me. I just said bye. I ain't about to keep on going through this shit over and over and over again. And look who won in the end. Look who won. I beat them hoes. I beat them hoes, nigga. Them bitches was violating me every other motherfucking month. Every other month, Bree. I did that year county time. I got on trustee. I got out that bitch a little bit early. It wasn't no me getting caught up in no cases or nothing, because I was going through the ropes. You know what I'm saying? I was learning how to be a real motherfucker. Right. I was in gladiator school. Yeah, I was, doing my thing with the girls and shit, but I was real with them. I wasn't doing them like I was doing when I was over there on Belvedere. And you remember how I had them over there on Belvedere, dog. Oh, I wasn't doing it like that no more. I was straight up, nigga. I'm by myself. I ain't trying to get no relationship. I like to fuck, you know what I'm saying? If you down, you know what I'm saying? I like to smoke weed. You want to come chill, blue. I don't want nothing from you. I ain't got shit for you. I ain't got shit to give, so I hope you don't want from me. But what I do have, I ain't got no problem with sharing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no problem with it. And nigga, hey, it wasn't never no fights. It wasn't never no females running into each other and all that shit. It wasn't never none of that shit, nigga. It was smooth. It was smooth, dog. I was real. But at the same time, nigga, I already knew I couldn't get serious with nobody because I still wanted this one person. You know what I'm saying? I still wanted this one person. And that was the woman that had enough trust in me to have my baby. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
I wasn't going to move on until I knew for a fact she was gone. And I thought she was gone when she, started hollering at the nigga who ended up knowing you. I thought she was gone. I thought the nigga was a pretty solid dude. You know what I'm saying? I had wrote my acceptance speech when I was locked up. When I was doing that time.
Yeah.
Where I'll tell you about when I turned myself in.
Right.
Nigga, I just came at peace with her. I'm like, she gone. She gone, dog. Go ahead and nip it in the bud. Quit being a hoe ass nigga. You had her. You know what I'm saying? I thought I was fucking her over. But she proved she wasn't no motherfucking dummy. That made me even more attracted to her. Wanted her even more. And I just told myself, before I give myself up to anybody like that, I'm going to just make sure she gone. And shit, she's with this nigga for 3, 4, 2, 3 years. I'm like, nigga, she gone. She gone. And then wasn't nothing, nigga. I was getting trips out of, man. I was having fun, but I was still lonely at the same time. I was having fun.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'd be a lie to tell you I wasn't. But my mind was set on that one, dog. And I'm just keeping it real with you and the people that had this conversation. Listening to us have this conversation rather riding up Woodward, by the way. My bad, y'all. Y'all seen that turn I hit. That was Woodward. But, yeah, dog. And I wrote that acceptance speech, nigga, down on paper while I was up in that bitch. Scratched that motherfucker up in there. And, then that don't look like I cleaned that motherfucking windshield right on that.
Oh, where?
Yeah. Like where it's looking at. It don't look glossy to you? Oh, it's looking kind of clear. It ain't too bad.
Right.
Up there it is.
It's a little hazy right
there. Yeah. Damn it, man. I'm gonna do that shit right tomorrow. I tried to do it while I was at work today.
Oh, yeah.
I did all these good, but I couldn't get up in that good like I wanted to. See, if you'd have pulled up on me when I was in that motion, I'd have had your little ass get off in there for me good. But I'm like trying to find a way not to fuck nothing up and hit that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah, Bree, I wrote that letter, right? And this one I hear about this nigga punching walls and trying to hit her. I'm like, where the kids at when all this shit happened? In school or something? No. So I'm automatically, I done went from feeling like I'm free to just absolute anger. Just absolute anger. And I'm like,
and punching walls was what's his name? Who was punching walls?
The Israelite boy.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm like, maybe she just magnifying shit because because nigga, my baby mama, I don't give a fuck who she with.
Right.
If I call on her, she gonna come, right?
Right.
But with this nigga, she was down for a minute, but she cut that shit off. That's what sent me like, what? Man, I got two handfuls. You know what I'm saying? But I'm all up in they shit, in her shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And I couldn't figure it out. I'm like, damn. Couldn't figure it out. So I finally get, insight on what's going on. Telling me about, all this shit. And I'm like, now, my brother-in-law, he gone. He about to get ready and come home. He been gone since then. So it's like this nigga got a free-for-all. She got plenty cousins and shit like that, but she don't want, you know how people is. You don't nobody all up in your business and stuff. So I just straight up told him, hey, when I come home, dog, see, I had a whole different plan, man. I had a whole different vision, Bree. And it wasn't that. It wasn't coming home like that. I was finally feeling free. I was finally feeling like, okay, I'm over it. And when that happened, all them plans went to shit, nigga. All them plans went to shit. I came over there and I bitched that boy out so hard, Bree. I don't even feel right about it today.
Damn.
I don't feel right about it today. And I understand why this nigga probably hate my guts. I understand, dog. I was thinking about this shit a couple months ago, actually. And, dog, I just automatically started feeling like shit, nigga, because I just look back like, and I'm replaying this shit in my head, right?
Right.
And I'm asking myself, damn, you did that? I made that boy run in the house and go get a knife, nigga. Walked up in his face, nigga. And then turned my back on that nigga, Bree. Told that nigga he wasn't gonna do shit in front of his bitch. Dared that nigga. Dared him.
Yeah.
Told that nigga, I ain't gonna, your kids about to get ready and come home from school. My kids about to get ready and come home from school. Nigga, bring that knife. Come on across the street over here in this alley. You can bring the knife with you. Come on. I can understand why, nigga. Feel me? And you asked me, that was a whole lot worse than what baby Corey had got. You know what I'm saying? That was humiliation without even lifting a finger. You know what I'm saying? That was a TKO nigga without even touching the nigga. Because from that point, his neighbors, his bitch, anybody that's standing around know that this nigga ain't shit. This nigga brave as a motherfucker when it come to putting his motherfucking hands on them girls. But that nigga ain't shit when it come to a real motherfucking man. Bitch, that nigga, and I didn't even bring that up, nigga, out there in front of everybody. I ain't even touch that nigga. Nah, I wasn't gonna give him that type of motherfucking recognition. I ain't said nothing about this nigga touching no women. I just told that nigga he's a bitch. Straight up, nigga. One thing is this, nigga, I'm giving you props. I'm throwing your name up. You feel what I'm saying? Because I ain't hearing nothing bad about you. Not from my kids. I ain't hearing nothing bad about you. Nigga, you actually came in and you was way better than me. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
That's how I'm looking at the situation, Bree. I'm like, nigga, that's what's up. Hopefully I can find a way to, be all right with you. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't got to worry about nothing coming down on my sons. You know what I'm saying? Then he had him a son who I raised since he was a baby. Because that nigga was a coward. That nigga came over there, dog. Snuck in the house, snuck in the room, and beat me in my face while I was asleep. I ain't never tell you about that?
I think you mentioned it.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So I don't know what the fuck how I woke up, dog. Because he had his knees in my pinned down. And I opened my eyes and this nigga just wailing on me, right? Wailing on me. So when I realized I wasn't dreaming, dog, I go to fling this nigga off my body, and that's when I realized I'm pinned down. So me being pinned down, I had to dislocate my goddamn shoulder to get the fuck off from up under that nigga. Grab that nigga, force him into the wall. Mind you, I'm still out, and this nigga ain't no telling how long this nigga had been beating me in my face. It's possible he could have just started.
Right.
Because I only had like a knot on my chin, and it's possible he could have had just started.
Right.
But I'ma just say this, I don't know how long that nigga was doing it. But all I know is I was out of it, nigga. I was trying to figure out what the fuck was going on. That's how I knew I was out of it. Because Vic was there. Vic then came and grabbed the nigga when I got him pinned against the wall. Vic then came upstairs. What the fuck? Hey, hold on. You know, break the shit up. And I realized who it is. So I'm out of it. I'm walking around in circles in the room trying to figure out what the fuck going on, right? This nigga going, okay. This nigga going down the one-way street. So I hear this nigga outside barking, nigga. Big dog style. Woo, 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 woo. Woo, 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 woo. Right? I was like, oh, that's what's going on, right? I remember what the fuck was going on. Nigga, I'm trying to find my belt. I'm trying to find my socks. Because when I realized, Bree, what was going on, right. I'm so motherfucking mad now, nigga. I'm so motherfucking pissed off, nigga. I said, fuck my socks. Fuck my belt. I got on some shorts that's 2 sizes bigger than me. So look, I'm fighting like this. Pulling my shit up every couple seconds, right?
Right.
Get out there. This nigga talking that bullshit. I said, now what, nigga? I said, check this out, nigga. I just dislocated my arm because your bitch ass had me pinned down while I was asleep. I said, bitch, now with this fucked up arm, and me still have sleep. I said, bitch, I bet you I beat your motherfucking ass, nigga. What's up? Step up now, nigga. I'm woke now. Step up now. That nigga looking, he had his brother with him and shit, right?
Right.
He looking over at his brother like his brother posed attack. But like I told you, Vic there. Vic, you know, hey, you know, y'all gonna shoot the fair ones. Y'all gonna shoot the fair ones. Ain't no whoop, whoop, whoop. That nigga that ran up in that nigga house and hit on him while he was asleep. I know he can shoot the fair one. I know he don't need no help. Nigga, slow your bitch ass down. So I get the nigga, you know, just elementary. He was nothing to beat, right? And in fact, this what the nigga did. The nigga swing, right? I told the nigga, I say, your best chance is to attack right now because I can't swing his arm right. So your best chance would be to attack now. So that motherfucker listened to me, right?
Right.
Stupid motherfucker, right? He listened to me. He swing. I put that shoulder up there on that nigga ass, right, to deflect it just in case it would have got through. You know, deflected his shit and the motherfucker fell. The motherfucker pussy tried to draw back real quick because he noticed he was in a vulnerable spot, right? And fell. I stepped right up on his toe when I seen him falling to make sure he fell, right? Then I got up over him. Mind you, Bree, I'm barefooted out here. I'm barefooted with some shorts that's 2 sizes bigger than my waist.
Right.
So I'm standing over this nigga like, oh yeah, you done fucked up now, nigga. You done fucked up now. Should I hit you with these or should I stomp your ass, right? So I go to kick this nigga, right? And the brother come and hop on my back. So when the brother come hop on my back, my neighbor there who just so happened to be blood relatives to my guy people, right? The neighbors see this nigga jump on my back and seen a gun in the nigga back. So nigga, she done went in the crib, nigga, and grabbed the motherfucking thumper. Like, nigga, oh, you brought a gun over here? You weak ass nigga. All these kids around here, bitch, you come over here with a gun? Oh man, them niggas ran with they gun. Nigga, she went up in there and got a motherfucking cannon. She was pregnant too, nigga. Keisha was pregnant. She went up in the crib and grabbed a cannon, Bree. My right hand to Jehovah. My right hand to Jehovah, man. And the bitch nigga ran.
Wow.
He been petrified, nigga, since then. Petrified. Ain't even come see. I done told this nigga, that shit old, nigga. Come see your son. Come holler at your son, nigga.
You know they got into it and shit.
Yeah, they got into it.
He was up here. They got into it at his brother's funeral.
Yeah, man. That boy been waiting so long to try to talk to that man. He been waiting, man. He been waiting, dog. And he got his chance. He got his chance, man. It wasn't no love or no shit like that, nigga. You can't. How? This nigga know where you at. Know where you at, nigga. You been in the same house your whole life. And nigga, we ain't spoke nothing against that nigga. You feel me? We let that nigga dig his own motherfucking ditch. We ain't said nothing about that man, dog. Nothing wrong. His son was there when I'm telling you what I did to that nigga. He tried to rewrite the story to his son. This why he got pissed at his son and didn't want to fuck with his son no more, Bree. So you how pathetic this nigga is. His son told him, Daddy, that ain't what happened. I remember what happened. I was there. He got so mad at that nigga, he hit him. And he hadn't seen this nigga in a few years, Bree. He got so mad at that nigga, he hit him.
At the funeral?
No, this was years before. This was his last time seeing his daddy before he seen him at the funeral. See what I'm saying? Because the nigga called himself trying to step up and, you know, come see him. Wind up just seeing him 2 times, but that was what happened the very last time he seen him. What I just told you about. And then he seen him at the funeral.
Okay.
That nigga had every possibility, man. And you see we had cars. You know, she even met him to drop Kyle off to him without me. See what I'm saying? We wasn't trying to, you know, fuck up that, you know, them. So, you know, when Kyle finally got into space, that's what happened. That's what came out. I promise you, man, we advised Kyle on what not to do all the way up till he had the chance to do what he wanted to do. You feel what I'm saying? And he did exactly what we said. Told him not to do. I mean, period. You catch more flies or more bees with honey rather than vinegar. You feel what I'm saying? So if you trying to extract information from this dude on why, the best way to go would be the humble route. It wouldn't be the warmonger route. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And, you know, he couldn't resist it, dog. He couldn't resist it. He got up in that space and, you know, the girl said something like, come here, son, or some shit like that. And he like, you ain't my mama. I ain't no son, or something like that. That's what kicked it off right there. And Kyle tried to talk to him like everything was all good. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, you know this, that, and other, this, that, and other. And he like, man, fuck you. He ain't say it like that, but he wasn't trying to hear nothing his daddy was saying.
Right.
He wasn't trying to hear it. He probably thought he could. And then when he finally heard something, he couldn't take it no more. What is these niggas doing? Are you seeing the same shit I'm seeing?
Talking about down there?
No, what just happened right here? That car just come over. Well, you see him. I don't know what he doing. But the other car just act like he wanted to side swipe him.
Saturday night, man.
take you home by Jefferson. You going to the car or you going to the house?
Oh shit, the car is at the house.
Yeah, but you got it parked across the street.
Yeah.
You gonna move it?
Yeah, I'm moving.
Yeah, man, but you know, my pops wasn't there for me my life. You know, and he was alive and well. And you know, when I got down there with him, it's like I had to put the effort in.
Right.
And before I was able to, it's like my mama had to put the effort in. Now when he got with me though, whatever I needed, he got me. But I like had to get with him for him to do that.
St. Louis, right?
And I just made my mind up that I ain't going out like that. I raised his baby when he got too coward to come to his baby aid. I raised that nigga. You feel what I'm saying? And loved it. I wouldn't take a day back. That was my big dog. The only baby I had that wasn't cool with lies. Until he started. But that was my big dog.
Right.
So, you know, he missed out on some... He missed out. I just say it like that. Nigga missed out. But I didn't. I hear nigga, I ain't raised no another nigga baby. Well, don't, nigga. Get the fuck on.
Right.
You ain't gotta talk about it.
That's real.
Be about it, motherfucker.
Right.
But nigga, I wouldn't take it back, dog. You talking about babies, nigga. You ain't talking about grown, you know.
Right.
You talking about babies. You talking about minds that can be molded to something great. I wasn't no I wasn't no good sculptor, but I tell you this, I ain't teach mine nothing bad. They seen me smoke cigarettes. They smelt me smoke weed. You know, that's about as worse as it get.
Right.
But they ain't never see me out here womanized, you know, like that man you met back then on Belvedere.
What was that?
Me.
Oh, you.
They ain't see none of that. You feel me?
Right.
They ain't see none of that. They seen respect all around the board. And for myself, most of all, you know what I'm saying? Respect for their mama, respect for myself. And damn sure made sure they got the respect they couldn't ask for. And made sure I protect, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Asked my kids what was going on in school behind closed, you know, I had a conversation with them boys.
Right.
But I wish I would have had a girl. Not saying I would have replaced any of them. But man, I be looking at some of these girls and they be the shit, man.
Yeah.
They be the shit. Especially when they, you know, you got hood and you got book smart. Mix them two together.
Right.
And then you got the feminine aspect above all. You know. Clean for the most part. Cleaner than niggas is. You every blue moon to get a, you know, one of them niggas that everything got to be, you know, a certain way, and you know, you get them niggas every blue moon.
Yeah.
But women just add another dynamic. I think my boys would be a whole lot more sharper with a sister. That's just my opinion.
I get it.
It's like a balance, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I didn't have that balance growing up. I had to figure that balance out. I didn't have that. It was just my mama. And my mama had her demons. You understand what I'm saying? She had her demons. And she was figuring all that shit out on the fly. Because she lost her mama when she was only 18. So a lot of her skills had to come from Just raw, flat out motherfucking learning on the fly.
Right.
So that's basically how I had to do it. Because I didn't really have no strong parenting type example to go off of.
Right.
The people I did have to go off of, hell, by the time I started having kids, these motherfuckers was divorced.
Right.
You know? I was strong as fuck when I was little, but somewhere along the way, somebody got tired.
Yeah. Okay.
And they both agreed on it, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Oh. I ain't had that, though. I had to learn on the fly. You know? And I had help. I had Jehovah. You know, Jehovah made, he saw to me not teaching my kids nothing bad. Every time I got ready to teach the game, you know what I'm saying, how to get up on these girls and hustles, it was just always a reminder there. You know, always a reminder. No, don't do it. Put no blood on your hand. I ain't even teach my sons how to fight, Bree.
What?
Nope.
Why not?
You
man, I don't know about that one, dog.
You talking to a man
I don't know
that has almost lost his life several times from a person not knowing how to take an ass kicking. You understand what I'm saying? You don't remember when I slapped Corey up?